Oh, hello, wasn't expecting you. How's it going? Welcome back to Crafters TV. It's Sunday. It's the last show of the week. But it means a brand new week is just around the corner. Yay! Also, it is your last live opportunity to avail of double points as well. So make sure you are filling your baskets and filling your boots and getting all of those Juicy Club Inspire points. Don't forget also that we've got the winter sale going on over on the website as well. Up to 70% off of selected lines and new juicy deals added every single day. So make sure you are heading over there. This is Second Chance Sunday, of course, your opportunity to catch all of the hottest deals of the last couple of weeks. And talking of hottest deals, she is here with me right now. Debbie Fisher's in the building. How are you, Debbie?
You can't buy me, Joe.
Can you not?
I don't know. I've probably come quite a cheap price, you know. I love a Second Chance Sunday. You know how I love it because it is all those things that we love, you love. We bring them back and they are amazing. We've got, first of all, I'm just going to look for you a few little samples that we've got coming up on the show. Iris folding. It's made a massive return. You've absolutely loved it, and we have got some beautiful designs for you. But if you love some quirky little cutesy cards, these are the sort of things you are going to be able to make with our Trifold cards. These are incredible. Look at that, Joe. I mean, that's so clever. The construction of these is amazing, and these are brand new this week. These are incredible sentiment dies, which I absolutely love. And then we've got the jigsaws, so we're bringing you those jigsaw puzzles back. These are a great way just to put a smile on someone's face, just to use those extra photographs that you want to do, and they're going to look amazing in whatever shape you cut them out of.
Absolutely loads coming up in the show. Definitely head on over to the website, check that shop the show button out. There's loads of stuff in the show. We're going to kick off with something that only launched a couple of days ago and you guys absolutely loved it, and I can see why. We're talking about the Frame Sentiment Stamp and Die Collection. 12 elements in here. You've got dies that cut in or cut out, and then also you're able to complete the sentiment using the stamps that are in there as well. Is that really the price for all of them? That is amazing. I was expecting them to be a lot more than that. You've got a 25% saving, so essentially you're buying 3 and you're getting 1 for free, which is brilliant. Love that they're really usable, craftable sentiments for you as well. So you've got birthday wishes, which is this one here. You've also got thank you, all different shapes as well. So a nice variation. This is the one I love. Hello, miss you. I think it's such a lovely sentiment to send someone. And then you've got with love, forever and always. They cut in and they cut out. Just a few ideas here of different card concepts that you can pop these onto. I think you're going to get loads and loads of use out of these. I can see these, Debbie, being that sort of one, that new thing in your stash that you just want to use time and time and time again. If you want to get in touch with me, you can do so in all the normal ways. Crafters TV over on Facebook, Crafters Companion. If you are across on YouTube, pop up, say hello. Yeah, let me know how your week's been. That's what I'd like to know. We are officially, Debbie, well, I mean, is it tomorrow Christmas week or are we in Christmas week now?
The week always starts on a Sunday, doesn't it?
No, the week starts on a Monday.
See, I always think a week starts on a
See,
Sunday.
this is the really funny thing. So I always find it weird. So say you go online, you're going to like book a holiday or something, and the calendar that they have runs Sunday to Saturday. Blows my mind. I don't get how that's a thing. Why is it? I don't get it. For me, it's always Monday to Sunday the week. That's strange.
See, I always think, yeah, no, I've always thought Sunday is the start of a week. I think Monday is the start of a working week.
All right, let's have a straw poll in the studio. Guys in the gallery, when does the week begin? Monday for George. It's Monday for Erin. It's Monday for me. Sorry, you're wrong. That's it. I'm joking. No. I mean, it's a brand new week for you, Debbie.
Not exactly. This is Christmas week and it's my last day.
So why do we do card of the week on a Sunday, not a Saturday?
Because you start in the week, so you need to start off with then going into the working week.
Tracy, does the week start on a Sunday or a Monday? No! Tracy thinks it starts on a Sunday as well.
Yeah.
I think we just have to agree to disagree.
I think officially a week does start Sunday to Saturday.
Does it?
Yeah, I think it does, yeah.
Hey Siri, what day are... No, I'm joking.
Everyone's series have just gone off now.
Yeah, they have as well. Right, anyway, these sentiments, these frame sentiments, they are gorgeous, aren't they? I can see why they've been so popular and also so usable. 4 great sentiments that you're going to be able to use on a whole host of different projects, Debbie.
Absolutely. I adore these. I think they're just really clever. They're really simplistic. They're not flashy, but there's so many different uses we can do with them. Now, I'm going to do a sort of relatively quick demo with them to start with, and then we're going to do a little bit more when we come into them. But what you are getting in every pack, you are getting that worker die in the centre. So you can cut this. Now, I love this concept, Joe, because we can cut this into anything. So let's just say we want to, who launched these dies? Do you know? Oh, Debbie Robinson.
Debbie Robinson.
She's not took out the little bits. Look, I'm having to pick out the bits. I'll forgive her. She's so lovely though, and it is Christmas. Right, so we're going to have this. We're going to have our outside cutting edge, and you've got from me to you on this one. And I'm using the birthday wishes. So whatever piece of card, let's just say, so I'm using some beautiful cardstock from one of our navy and blush paper pads. If I was to just cut that central into there, mat and lay it with some beautiful card underneath, that sentiment will stay in that card. But if you want to actually cut the sentiment out, which we're going to do so, you're going to use both the dies. Now also, you can use the outside cutting edge just to cut out as well. So let's cut out a base layer, which is our pink. I'm going to bring in our Gemini Junior folders, and we're just going to pop that through. So laying them through, I've got my Gemini, which is the one I always use, but I like to use it with my Gemini Junior folders because it just makes it even quicker. So I'm going to bring this a bit in. It feels like it's a long way away. There we go. So taking that out, that gives me my base layer to start with. Next, what I'm going to do, we're going to cut this out twice. Now, because I've got quite thin cardstock, I actually think I can cut both pieces. So I'm going to lay both pieces over there, pop that one on the top. So this one on the top is a 300 GSM, but the one below is quite a thin cardstock. In fact, I've got the pad down here. Yeah, it's only 180. So it's quite a thin cardstock, so I know that the Gemini has enough strength.
There's division in the comments, Debbie.
Oh,
some people saying Sunday, some people saying Monday.
Yeah.
I have got an official line for you. According to international standard, Monday is the first day of the week. It is followed by Tuesday, then Wednesday, then Thursday, then Friday and Saturday. Sunday is the 7th and last day of the week. However, in the United States, Sunday is still considered the first day of the week, while Monday is the first day of the working week.
That's what I said.
So maybe you're American. Yeah.
Oh, so our American Erin, she's completely wrong.
Maybe we should call that from now on American Erin. It's got a ring to it. I like
American
it.
Erin.
American Erin. I love it.
I do apologise there for my really terrible American accent.
Wow! Erin said, American Erin said mine's pretty bad too. I thought mine was great.
I'm terrible. I love doing accents, but I'm really bad at them. So I really shouldn't do them. Or I should just really practice a lot more. Right, so taking these pieces out, you can see that's cut through beautifully. So I'm just going to take all these inner pieces. And that's going to cut my die. But what I've done, the reason I did two for, because I want it to shadow underneath. So this beautiful blue, so taking out all those pieces. That's looking nice like that, Joe. Look at that. Where
really lovely.
It hasn't fallen out, but the paper piece back in would look really cool. So let's take these away, these pieces. And you can see, so by using that outer edge, that's created our actual cutout of that frame. And I do want to just take out these
delicate,
pieces.
aren't
Yeah, really delicate, but very cleverly engineered because they keep the structure really well. So, oh. You all right, Tracy?
Tracy! Let me see if she's all right. Are you okay?
Yes, thank you.
Oh, we can hear you that we thought you'd hurt yourself, that's all. Not sure if you heard that at home. It was a very loud thud.
Right.
I feel like we're in an episode of Open All Hours this evening. I don't know why.
Right, so let's clear up our mess here, Joe. Oh, it's all sticking to my jumper.
Open All Hours, for anyone that isn't aware, is a very, very old comedy set in a local convenience shop, wasn't it?
Yep.
Two guys that work together.
Yep.
Very, very funny.
It was very funny, yeah.
Very, very funny.
Right, so what I'm going to use here, Joe, is our dotty tape pen. Let me just bring myself in a scrap piece of card, and then we can adhere this to that pink piece. So when you're using a just tape pen on intricate dies like this, just be mindful of which direction they're going in. So I want to just go into the tops of these so it doesn't pull on them, and it will just make sure, and I'm going to do the same on this top piece, just holding the bottom pieces down, and what that will do, it'll just make sure they don't pull up. Turn them round and do the same but on the bottom pieces on the opposite side.
Okie doke.
And it just helps when putting those little dots. And it's a really good way of making sure you get all those adhesive dots all over your intricate die cut. And I'm sorry, I'm doing it as if I'm selling them, and we don't have them in stock.
Oh, no.
I know, so I do apologise. But for anyone that's just bought them or has them and they're not sure how to use them, it's always good to recap.
Good alternative then for a dotty tape pen, Debbie?
Yeah, so you want to get yourself a precision glue bottle, like our Gloria, like my little Gloria bottle, and you want to just put your tacky glue in there.
Brilliant.
Yes, so I'm just laying this over here, Joe, really delicately. And again, I'm not rubbing, I'm a big believer of not rubbing down over the top. You want to turn it over, use your scoring tool and just give that a rub down on the back. That way it doesn't peel up any bit that's not stuck properly, and then
Brilliant.
you get that beautifully stuck image there, which looks lovely. But what we are going to do, we're then going to use this. Now, what I have done is I've put this one through my Xyron. So I've used that background one. So another one, if you've got a Xyron machine, again, we haven't had them in for such a long time. Mine is not going to be used for much longer because I'm fast running out of adhesive.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and I don't know when we're going to get them back in. I think it's just with sort of Brexit and everything else and the shipping. Yeah, they've just been a bit of a nightmare to get hold of. So, but
Gilmore
again,
wants to know, Debbie, if you've got your
Yes.
fishy slippers on.
oh, do you know what? I just picked them up.
Did you?
And I thought I mustn't forget to take them, and I didn't put them on. I'll run and get them in a little while, and
All right,
I'll put
brilliant.
them on. Yes, I can show you because they're amazing. If anyone's not seen them, we do Secret Santa in the building, and I just think I got the best. Joe might disagree, but I think I got the best. Have you seen them, Joe?
Yeah, they're amazing.
They're so amazing. I do know who got me them. Well, I actually guessed straight away when I see the parcel, because the parcel had little pom-poms stuck all over them. And I just knew straight away it was Nicola that had done that. But Nicola couldn't contain her excitement, and she did say that she just wasn't letting anyone else take the credit for them.
Okay, excellent.
Right, so there you go. Look, when you put that on, Joe, look how beautiful that looks by just giving it that shadow effect. And again, going on the top, on the behind, sorry, and just making sure that you give that a rub down, and then that's all into place. And then we're going to put together a nice, really quick card, just matte and layering that beautiful papers. So let me bring in my normal tape pen, and then we can stick this to the back.
Awesome. A lot of people are saying hello, hi, ciao, hola. How do you say hello in French? Bonjour.
Hola, bonjour. My little grandson says, hola, nanny.
Oh.
It's just the cutest
How do you
thing
say
ever.
nanny in Spanish?
It's Gwillo. Someone might. Gwillo, I can't remember. Gwello.
Stop saying it. Buelo, huilo, hello, malo, shallow, hello, hello, melo. Oh, Debbie, you're so funny.
I'm sure someone will tell us. Yeah, Gwello, I think it is. Gwello. Abuela. Yeah, but he says abuela to his other nanny, who is Mexican, but
Right.
not to me. So I'm just hola, nanny.
Anyway, some other people that are saying hello. Cheryl's saying hello from Alaska. Oh, I bet it's chilly there today. Rhonda is in Oak Park, Illinois, near Chicago. Love that. The Windy
wow.
City. Rebecca White saying hi from Herefordshire. First show I've watched in a while. Well, it's lovely to have you back with us, Rebecca.
Absolutely.
Mary Rhino's in with us from a very sunny and snow-covered Maine. Barbara's in as well from Indiana. Victoria's in North Carolina. Sharon's in Maryland. Mary's in Montana, and Annalee's in Bristol. I mean, we are a truly international bunch.
Oh, apparently I was saying grandma in Welsh. And I didn't even know it.
How did you know that? How do you know you're saying? Oh, someone's put it in the comments.
Aaron obviously wasn't talking to you. That's really funny. I thought you heard everything.
No, I didn't hear any of it.
That's really funny.
I can only say a couple of things in Welsh. I can only say a couple of things in Welsh. Well, one thing really. I don't know why two things. Do you know what the Welsh word for microwave is?
Tell us.
Poppity ping.
Oh, you said that before. Poppity
ping.
Poppity ping. Yes. Which is just the noise that it makes.
Well, poppity is the word for oven. That's why.
Oh,
so
okay.
poppity ping, oven ping.
Oh, there you
Quite
go.
a literal language.
It is.
It's abuela is nan.
Abuela.
Yes.
Oh, I should know that. It's terrible, isn't it, that my son's in Mexico. He's been there this is his 6th year, I think.
Wow.
I know. So we're just going to pop that onto the centre. And then all I've got is that from me to you in that sentiment, and we're going to put a bit of foam pads onto there just to rise that up. And there we go. Our papers do all the work, but what we've done is made that main sentiment the actual focal point.
It's a beautiful card.
I'm going to put that right underneath. Birthday wishes from me to you. And there we go, Joe.
Really, really beautiful. What a gorgeous, gorgeous card. And again, you've got the option to do that into your project, out of your project. Think about cards, boxes. These would look great as the aperture in a box lid, maybe. Let me take you back through then the 4 different sentiments that you are getting in here included. So you're going to get this one here, which is birthday wishes from me to you. Thank you so much. You will also get hello, miss you, and also with love, forever and always in there as well. They are the 4 sentiments you are getting. You're buying 3, you're getting 1 for free, which is is amazing. Mary Pat's telling me off again. She's like, oh no, Joe, not again. It's Mary Pat, not Mary. How many times? I'm sorry, Mary Pat. The thing is though, that in my defence, you know, some of the usernames are very obscure here. So, you know, I can't find an obscure one now that I'm looking for an obscure one. Just hold the line. I can't find any obscure ones. You know, it could be I started paper crafting in 1984 and now I really love it. So what you're getting in the habit of doing is just maybe taking the first part or one part of the name and not doing the whole thing. So that's why I keep shortening Mary Pat. Do you know what I think might be easier, Mary Pat, is if we just change your name to Mary, and therefore it could all be a lot more straightforward. So what do you reckon?
Sorry, what is Mary Pat's name?
Mary Pat's username is Mary Pat 1000 on YouTube. So maybe I'll start calling you Mary Pat 1000 and then it'll stay in.
What do you say?
I say Mary.
Oh, without saying Mary Pat?
Without saying Mary Pat, right. Yeah.
So Mary Pat is a hyphen name then?
No, it's all one word, Mary Pat 1000. So maybe I'll start calling you Mary Pat 1000, then it'll go in.
No, but Mary Pat, is Mary Pat a full name?
Mary what?
Mary Pat.
No, her name is Mary Pat.
It isn't.
No, well, it is, because I think she knows what her own name is, Debbie. How dare you tell Mary Pat that Mary Pat's not a name?
You were getting told off for not calling her by her right name. Yeah. I'm asking what her right name is.
Mary Pat.
So what are you calling her?
Mary.
Oh, Mary.
Yeah.
So Mary Pat, is Mary Pat one word?
No, they're 2 separate words. But the username, the username
Mary Pat,
is
Mary
Pat 1000 on YouTube is how it comes through to me. But her name is Mary Pat. They're not hyphenated. They're 2 separate. They're 2 separate names. Okay. But they are that's her
like
name.
Anne Marie or
no, because that's hyphenated. It's very confusing.
Is it Mary Patricia?
I don't know. Mary, no. Mary Pat,
I love it that we've got onto your just A rundown of your name, Mary Pat.
Mary Pat 1000, I'm very sorry. Lynn B on YouTube says, hello from Grand Rapids, Michigan. You are both brightening my day. We do try. Some may say we're trying, but we do try. We're going to move on. We're going to look at iris folding now. You can go for this as a whole collection. Let me show you a couple of samples of the sort of things you're going to be able to do with this. Really, really gorgeous. Iris folding is something that's been around for a long time, and this collection just makes it so simple to achieve this. We actually just had a craft along with this on the 13th, so you can go back and watch that with myself and Debbie anytime you like. Really awesome. I love that it's a really traditional technique, but it gives you quite a modern feel to your cards. Now, we are available individually as well. Let me take you through them. So you've got what you're going to get, of course, the big collection, you get everything I'm sharing you. What you get in the smaller collections is you get the paper pad, which is designed to give you the perfect colour tone. Colour up your own paper, use pattern papers, use new paper, use vellum, use anything you want to with these. But these are the individual collections. So that gets you the stencil, the die with the sentiment die, and then also the papers here as well. So that one's your rose. Then you've got Glamour, which is gorgeous. This here is your party time. Then you've got Up, Up and Away. This here is your poppies. Then you've got your gift wrapped. Congratulations. And also butterfly there as well. All priced individually at $13.48, $22.41. Val says, Joe, do you ever wish you hadn't asked Debbie a question? Just like, Val makes it very easy though, because Val on every single comment puts her comment full stop, and then she always puts Val in Southampton at the end, so I know what Val's name is, and I know her geographical location as well, which is fabulous. Adriana Farias on YouTube says, I'm Mexican, we called our grandmother...
You can't not.
I spelt it phonetically at the end, I didn't see it. Walita.
Walita.
Yeah, Walita. It's short for abuela in diminutive, pronounced Walita.
Oh.
Yeah, in the name of love.
Walita.
In the last demonstration, I don't know how I got that. This is Tammy's question. What is the name of the background paper?
Just got to see what I use now. I think I've put the cards away. Look.
It was the navy and blush, or
yes,
navy?
It was the new one, the 12 by 12, navy and blush. Yeah, I think it was called navy. It's a new 12 by 12 one, and it came out birthday week.
To Val's earlier point.
Let's just go with navy and blush. Yeah, you'll find it on there.
Yeah, pop navy in the comments. Not in the comments. Don't put it there. You won't find it in the comments. In the website search bar, and
blush
it's called
and blue.
what?
Blush and blue.
Blush
florals.
and blue florals. Yes. Amazing. Ro Ambrosino Davis says now we all know what her name is. It's Mary Pat. Nina Belenko Boyer. See what I'm doing here? I'm going for all of them now.
Yeah.
Says, I totally understand. My first name is Nina Marie. Nina is my nickname. I'll call you Nina then. And Rose M. Baker says, sitting on the couch, not feeling well, and you two are at least making me giggle. We do try our best. Iris folding, Debbie, something that's been around for so long, but these make it so much simpler, don't they?
Oh, so much simpler. I love that we've brought this back because it was around a long time ago. In fact, when I first started crafting, which is round about 20 years ago now.
Wow, Debbie, you don't look old enough.
Ah, thank you, Joe. But yeah, and it was really actually, you had to sort of follow patterns. We didn't have the templates like we do now. We didn't have the dies that we do now. 20 years ago, die cutting wasn't even a thing. So I love the fact that we've done all this, and we've done them in really usable designs. So first of all, we're going to use the dress. So this one is called our Glamour. Now what we've also done is we've done paper packs. Now Joe, I remember you used to have to cut all the slips of papers that you used to have to do to fold them. Then you never got little pads like this as well. They did start bringing out sort of paper packs, but you still had to cut them into those strips. So we've done these little strips for you which work really well. And what I love about them, not only do you get the block colours, as you go through you'll get patterns. I mean, this one is a spotty one. We've got lots of other different ones as well. Let me just grab a few so you can see them. But yeah, all sorts of different ones. And it doesn't mean, like this one goes with the celebrations or the congratulations, the bottle, so you can see it's got all those, and then the dotty ones at the back. But it doesn't mean that you have to keep them with that. If I wanted to use these nice bright coloured ones and use it on my dress, I could do that as well. So the choice is yours. But we're going with our Glamour papers and we're going with the Glamour die. The first thing you're going to do is take that worker die. This is your template. Not only that, Joe, you've got a really nice dress die here with all the embellishments to do it. Even the little hanger. I mean, how cute is that? It's going to come in so handy for so many different things. You've got your... because it's a hanger.
Did you hear that?
No.
Oh, why are you laughing?
I thought you laughed because I said
no.
it's a hanger. That's
Erin
come
just
in
said it looks like
handy.
she's eating all of those things. Looks like she's eating all of the hanger, the handbag, the flower. Oh.
I feel like
Sorry,
that's what
maybe chortle
I
out
feel like
loud.
I've done that today, Joe. We've been real pigs here at Craft.
Well, it turns out Mary Pat's name isn't even Mary Pat, so her name is actually Mary Patricia.
I said
She said
that.
it's
Is it
Irish.
Mary
The first name is
Patricia?
2 words, Mary Patricia. So it's shortened to Mary Pat. So we can shorten it to Mary Pat, but not to Mary. She said, I'm laughing so hard I cannot type. Well, you did type that. Mary Reno. Mary Reno says, OMG, I can't stop laughing. And Heaven Sent says, see, prime example, obscure username. I love iris folding. Mary Rhino's throwing a curveball now. She says, my full first name is Mary Teresa, but I answer to many things, like Rhino.
Yeah, I'm with you there, Mary. I do answer to lots of things as well. So we've cut our template out there, Joe. Right, now you get this one, which is your template for where you position everything. Now what you have to remember, you've die cut through this piece, so we now need to turn it over and place our die over the top there. So you can sort of see as you go, if I bring in a white piece of card, you can see it much clearer. What you want to do is we want to tape this piece of card to that template. So I'm just making sure I've got no I can see at the bottom there, got a little bit. Joe's laughing over there. Is it the comment you're laughing at? And then we're just going to place that over there, and then I'm going to bring in some low-tack tape and stick that down.
Now Sharon Horn's like, I thought your name was Mary Reno, but no, it's Rhino. I'm confused. Oh, it's a wonder we call each other anything, really, isn't it? Mary Reno's name is Mary Reno, but I kept accidentally calling her Mary Rhino. So with Mary's agreement, we just changed it to Mary Rhino, and it works a lot better now.
Absolutely.
Pam E says it was a popular way of. It works much better for me. I don't know how Mary Rhino's getting on with it. I'm not sure, but...
Right, Joe, we're messing about, look, and I've done this the wrong way.
Are you blaming me?
Yep.
Okay. Pam E says it was a popular way of naming daughter by the religious parents. I actually have a friend that is one of 4 girls, Mary Frances, Mary Patricia, Mary Jo and Mary Ann. Gosh, that must be confusing. The parents never shortened them. There you are. So there's 4 girls all called Mary.
Oh,
that's amazing.
That is amazing.
Yeah. Tell you what is confusing. My name is Joseph Remblance, and my dad's name is also Joseph Remblance. Ah. So when you live together, like when you know, in your teenage years, both getting post, you know, it's a nightmare.
Well, we was the same, Joe, because my brother's called Martin, my dad was called Martin,
Yeah,
and then I married a Martin.
Oh wow, Martin's all round.
So we used to say Martin 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, and do it that way. Right, Joe, I've done it the right way now. So my card is back to front. So this is the back, this is the front. So you tape it onto your front so you can see your template at the back. The first thing you can see is your number. You just follow the numbers. So the first one we're going to do is the number 1, which will go across. Now, what we've worked out is these strips, if you fold 3 times, they work absolutely brilliant with the pieces that you need to be thin. Now, those pieces are your number 1 going across here, then your number 50 15, 16 and 17, because they're going to be the forefront of your dress. So what we're going to do is we're going to sort of roughly measure. You don't even have to do it, you know, I'm just ripping the ends off. You don't need to cut them. You don't have to have a specific size. And all I'm using is our low tack tape, and we're just going to stick this down. Now you can do it if you've got, what's the word, Joe? What's the what's the other tape? Masking tape, that's exactly the one. Yep, so if you've got masking tape, you can use that. But we've got our low tack tape, we're just going to pop that down. So onto each side. Just remember that you don't want any of your sticky tape to go through here and stick onto here, because this is what you're going to see when you turn it round afterwards. So we've got our number 1 in, then we're going to follow number 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So we're going to use our dotty, we're going to go back to our dotty ones, and we're going to use that to fill those side pieces. So I only need a piece that's going to come up here, so just to there, and tear that off. And then we're going to do the same on the opposite side.
Caroline French says, Joe, my name is Caroline French, but you can call me Mom.
Mom.
Love that. She says, actually, you can call me whatever you want, just don't call me late for dinner. It's taken a very obscure turn, isn't it, this evening's show? It really, really has.
I think everyone is in the festive mood.
We absolutely are in a festive mood. I'm going to go, when I get home after, I'm with you until Wednesday, and we are I'm finishing off my pre-Christmas shows with a very, very special show with the boss, a 3-hour one, 7 p.m.
Ooh, and I've not even been told what it is, Joe.
I know, but I can't say, I'm not allowed. Shadiah says, then Joe should have Junior on the end.
Joe Junior, yeah.
But it doesn't.
No, my brother doesn't have Martin Junior.
My actual full name is Joseph Leonard John Rembrandts, which is very long.
Joseph Leonard.
Joseph Leonard John.
So you're Leo.
Sorry?
Joe Leo.
Jolio.
Jolio.
Yeah. I was actually called Joseph as a kid, and then I shortened it when I got to about 10, and I really regretted it. I think Joseph is such a nicer name than Joe.
So why don't you just say in adulthood that's what you want to be called?
Because I feel like it's too far gone now.
No, never.
Yeah.
Never.
Maybe I should just start introducing myself to new people as Joseph.
I'll call you Joseph. I love the name Joseph.
All right, you call me Joseph.
Okay.
There you go.
It might stick then. Well, you can all start calling you Joseph, and then it'll just stick.
So basically, because my middle names are different to my dad's name, therefore it doesn't need to have a Joseph. If you had the same middle names, or neither of you had a middle name, you would have a Junior at the end, apparently, according to our social media superstar, Susie.
Ah, there you go. All right. Sorry, this takes a little while to do this, Joe, so I'm not going to do all of it. Let's do the sort of a little bit of it, and then we can show. Otherwise, we could be here a while just putting it together. Not that that's a problem, but we want to see other demos in the show. And then we've got our final piece in the middle, so I'm just going to do that in a sort of a neutral colour. So
is there a rule of thumb of how you're selecting these colours and what panels are going to be what colours, Debbie?
So not at all. What I would say is sort of as you get used to you do get instructions with it, but as you get used to your colours and your design, you'll start then just putting them together. You can do them however you want to do them. So if I turn this over now, you can see. So what I've done here, by doing what I've done, I can see that I've got different colours on the outside, then the inside, and then the midsection is matching my band across here. So that's the more fiddly bit that we've done there, and now the next bit goes quite quickly, so I can then start going into my 7, 8, 9, 10. Now what I would say here is to use your colours and then use the same colour on 2 pieces, and I'll show you what I mean by that. So let's start off with this one. So we're going into our 7, so I'm just going to take that piece, pop that over our number 7. And all of us have done it as well, Joe, where we've done the wrong number, or you've missed a number out, you've just carried on the sequence thinking that's how the sequence goes, and you just sort of carrying it on. But you can either just take it apart and start again, or you can just carry on, because you'll just get a nice picture of how it comes together. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my 2 pieces here, and we're going to go in with our longer. So I've got a short one here for number 8. So we're just going to pop that across. And then we've got our number 9, and I'm going to lay this with the same colour. I'm making sure that my folded side is always on the base line, because it's the unfolded side that's not on show. So that makes sense. So the one that's on show, you always want to be your folded line. And then we're going to go in and do our next 2, but in an alternative colour. So we're going to pop that down there and just pop that on. And then this one, let's hope, yep, that's big enough for there. So let's pop that one across. And actually, I think we can do these together. And please don't worry about how the back looks of these, because it doesn't matter that they are that it's looking messy. You can tidy that up afterwards. Well, you don't need to tidy it up, to be honest, Joe, but you can. We're going to back that at the back. You won't even see your workings on the back.
Kathy says, why are you using tape instead of glue? And Carletta actually says as well, can you use a spot of glue instead of tape?
You could do, yes, absolutely. I think that just the choice is yours, whatever suits you. Yeah, absolutely. And then we're going to go back in with our darker one. I think also, while I'm doing this, it would probably be easier to have your mats and layers, your tape already torn at the side. So it would just be easy to then grab it. So pop that there.
Oh, you're going rogue, doing 2 at a time.
I know. I thought we'll just sort of speed it up a little bit. And then we're going to go back in with the other one just to finish off that
Quite a nice mindful
piece.
craft as well, isn't it?
It's a really nice craft, yeah. What I love about it, Joe, is you get so much out of it because you put a little bit of time in and then you get the most amazing designs.
And also, Erin rightly pointed out, you don't have to be 100% accurate with it, do you? You know, if you're not, you know, completely accurate on every single line, it doesn't matter. It's very forgiving, isn't it, Debbie? Very
forgiving, yeah, absolutely. So I'm just going to do this bit because this bit you can see that this is all it's self-explanatory after this bit. So I just wanted to show these pieces that go at the front. So you've got your 15, 16, 17, and what I've done is I folded it 3 times so that just fits on there. So let me pop that across. Oh. There we go, and then that one on the top. And then we'll do our next one. Again, all I've done is folded these 3 times. You had a good tip, Joe, about folding them, didn't you, when we had them on last week? You had a good tip.
Oh, yeah, I just folded them across over the edge of the counter. It was quite easy.
Yeah, which was a really good idea. So we're just then going to go...
Check me out, all the good ideas.
I know. Then our 16, which goes there. We're going to pop that onto that side piece. And then I'm just going to do one more bit, Joe. We're just going to do that number 17, going down there, taping that off. And that will then give you, when I take this away, you'll see that will give you a good guide to how that is going. And then it literally is filling those gaps, doing that next step. So then we've got our 18, 19, and then it will go into the 20 and 21. So you can see the numbers differ there. Popping that across. If I turn that round, you take your template off. Look how that's coming together. I mean, it looks absolutely stunning, and it's really worth putting in that work to do it. So when you do it, this is how it's going to come out. So it'll come all your pieces, this piece, that sort of kick part of the skirt in there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to add some extra little pieces, so little die cuts that we've done. That is, let me find my pieces, there they are. So I've got all these pieces. We've got our little hanger, we've got our celebrate, we've got our little purse, we've got our little bow. So the bow, I've just put a little gem and we're going to stick that in between. And then we're just going to mat and layer it onto a card. But really pretty design.
A lot of people are talking about their names still in the comments. Mary Pat has finally, the tears have finally stopped from laughing so hard. Thank you, Joseph, she says. And CJ saying, Debbie, they have 6 cousins who are sisters, all of them Marys. Mary Grace, Mary Therese, Mary Caramel, Mary Carmel, Mary Josephine, Mary Rose, and Mary Elizabeth Ann.
Wow.
Wowzers trousers.
And do you get called all those 2 names because
we must do, because otherwise
yeah.
they'd all just be called Mary. There's 6 of them.
Oh, I'm sticking it to here. I'll tell you what I've done, Joe, and I forgot I'd done it. Oh, there we go.
You sound like me doing the craft along.
Oh yeah. I've just took the ends off my tape here. So I've put foam tape on, and then we can just lift this up. I did it just to be quick because I thought the doing the actual design would take a little while. And then I've just got 2 pieces of card here, and all I've done is I've created a little lip on the top just to go over the top, and that creates our card base. And then I've created this little step. So all I'm going to do is use my tape pen to go across there, turn that over, and that will create our card blank. And then all I'm going to do is pop that onto some white card to give that a frame in. So onto there, and then that will go straight onto our card. And it's just one of those designs that looks really pretty. People will wonder how you've done them. I put my card on back to front. Let's just take that off, Joe. We're going to put it the other way.
Was it nearly an Australian card?
It nearly was, yes. So all I'm going to do actually, let's do it that way.
Rhonda's saying it would be pretty dumb for a mirror card, that iris folding.
Oh, yes, it would. Yeah, it would. What you might need to do with the mirror card is, because when you fold it over, you would need to probably burnish it better.
And maybe, would you maybe even stick it as well?
Yes.
Yeah, like fold it in half and then adhere it together before you use it.
Probably a good idea, although I don't think you would need to, because once it's folded and stuck down, everything else holds it in place, and then you put your sticky tape on the back. So I think you wouldn't need to, but yeah, if you wanted it more secure, then absolutely.
Can you get mirror paper?
Mirror paper? I don't think I've ever seen mirror paper.
No, neither do I.
No. I think it would probably be quite hard to do a mirror cardstock onto paper. So we've just got our Celebrate die, so let's just take that off, pop that onto the front there. There we go. And there we go. I've got some gems, but you don't want to see me sticking the gems on, Joe. So if I bring that in, I bring in my finished one, and then you can see we've got all the gems at the bottom there and just some gems around the outside. But exactly the same. So really nice designs there.
Absolutely beautiful. Love that. One of so many different things that you can do. Remember, you can go for the whole collection together if you want, or you can go for the individuals. Let me share those individual collections with you. In the individual collection, you're getting the stencil, the dies, you're also getting the sentiment, and the little plaque that the sentiment goes on as well, which is fantastic. So you've got the rose, you also have the dress there, which is the Glamour. Then you've got the balloons, which are those ones there. This one here, which is up and away. Then you've got your poppies. This is the present, which is gift wrapped. Then you've also got this one here, which is congratulations. And finally, you've got the Schmetterling, which is that beautiful butterfly there as well. Or of course, if you want to go for them all and get the best value, you can. Gives you absolutely everything: the papers, the stencil, and the dies for all of them. And it gives you the best saving there. 76.68 or 127.16 if you are a platinum member. Don't forget also as well, double points across absolutely everything here on Crafters TV today and across to the website, but only for the rest of today. It's a 48-hour only deal for you, so make sure you are snapping those up. I need to tell you about the very, 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 very last chance for something from our winter sale. Lowest price ever you've seen on these. They are a character over the edges. Make sure you check in the winter sale every day, because we are adding new products every single day. We've got different designs in here. Now, they're a die essentially that you can either cut it out the left side or the top side or the right side. So there's lots of different card concepts that you can do with these. You've got birthday balloons, birds and bloom. You also have feline friend. This one here is hello beautiful. You have got magical wishes, paw prints, and also may your day sparkle. Snap those up, they're almost gone, and they are the best ever price, under £20 or $28 for platinum members, which is amazing value for money. Right, it's very busy across on the website. I'm going to give you an opportunity to check out your basket. Whilst you do that, let's share with you all the details of US shipping.
We've had to make some changes to our shipping charges, and we want to keep you informed. With continued pressure on domestic shipments around mainland US, we've had to temporarily increase the cost of our regular 6 to 10 working day standard shipping service from $9.99 to $12.95, and our free shipping threshold from $100 to $125. We also have some really great news to tell you. We've introduced a brand new shipping service called Express Delivery. This is a fully tracked door-to-door service which takes 3 to 7 working days and costs $19.95. This option means you'll get your crafty goodies in your hands sooner, meaning less waiting and more crafting. We're also upgrading delivery services for our Gold and Platinum Club Inspire members, who will now receive priority delivery on all of their orders. And if that wasn't enough, we've upgraded these orders to our new Express 3 to 7 day service. Your patience and understanding throughout this very busy time has been amazing. So we'd just like to say a huge thank you, and we look forward to chatting to you again very soon.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters' companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Right, lots of people chatting away about names. Who we got here? Susie, our social media superstar, says, I tried Suzanne in my 20s because I thought Susie sounded too young. It would never stick. Everyone would end up calling me Susie or Suze anyway. So I gave up and embraced Susie. I'm glad you did. Rose says, my hubby's name is Lee R. Davis III. His family called his dad Big Lee, and my hubby is Little Lee, even though he is 55 years old. That's quite funny. I'm going to be Prince Joseph from now on, according to Shadiah, apparently. Rebecca White says, I'm the same Joe. Hated Rebecca as a child, but now prefer it to Becky, which everyone calls me. I'll call you Rebecca because that's your username on YouTube, and I won't be able to remember Becky. We've had this with the Mary Pat situation, haven't we? Susan says, my husband is called Reginald. His dad was Reginald, so they were Big Reg, Welsh, and Wee Reg, Scottish, except my husband is much taller than his dad. He was always known as Wee Reg. There you are.
Wee Reggie.
Wee Reggie, yeah. CJ from Atlanta says, I have 6 cousins who are sisters, and all their names... I did that one, Mary, yes. All the Marys, we've done that one. There's another one as well from Pammy. Says, I took care of a woman who was called Lee. Her name was Geralee. Her siblings were Geraldine, Geralou, and Jerome.
Wow.
Thank goodness the girls went by Lee, Lynn, and Lou. So funny.
The boy was just Jerry.
Yeah. So that boxer Joe Fraser named all of his sons Joe. All of them just called Joe.
That.
How bonkers is that? Oh yeah, George Foreman has 12 kids. 5 of them are called George.
How funny. I
That's
never even
bonkers.
knew that was a thing.
Is that a thing? Is that a thing? I don't know. Is it a thing? Let me know. Next, we're going to the shaped jigsaws, which are these ones just here. Let me share these with you. These are fantastic. Jigsaws or puzzles, whatever you call them. You are able to cut these with things like mount board. You can put your pictures onto here as well. You're buying the dies. You're actually going to get the mount board included as well for free. A 10-pack of mount board, which is wonderful. In the different shapes, you've got the hearts. You've got the puzzle. Oh, you've got the missing piece. You've got the balloon. This one here is a speech bubble statement. The schmetterling, the butterfly. And then you've also got the star in there as well. These are brilliant, aren't they, Debbie? A bit of fun, these.
So they're $12.99 and you get free mount board.
Gemini, they are $12.99 each per shape, yeah. And you get free mount board.
And how much is the mount board?
The mount board should be £10 or $12.95.
That's ridiculous.
So your saving is over 40%.
That is honestly ridiculous. So these fly, but actually the butterfly, yeah. But the mount board flies more than what the dies do because everyone buys mount board. It's so popular, especially when you have mixed media dies. So get them. It's almost like you're getting the free die, which is amazing. Let's start with a few samples to show you because there are so many cute things you can do with these. I love the fact that you can use your photos to make really sweet little images. It makes your cards much more personal. You can make little boxes with these and stick in your actual card there. You could make this into a magnet, put a piece of magnet behind it and send it as a gift card with a fridge magnet. That would look amazing. But so many different things. If you like your colouring, what about colouring some beautiful backgrounds like this and then turning them into a jigsaw? You've got a balloon one there, which is absolutely beautiful. You could do this alongside the balloon iris folding, Joe. It would look really lovely on a design. Lots of different ways you can use them, and I just think they're so much fun. I love this one. We're going to use the puzzle piece because I think it's a great one to have. And then just one more with that as well. So turn them into your cards. Just add something really different to a card, doesn't it? And something that you wouldn't expect to actually see on a card, or maybe in a box, or having those puzzle pieces. I know I've said before, I always make them for my granddaughter Ruby because she loves puzzles. She's 6 and absolutely adores doing puzzles. So there's nothing better than actually doing some, there's nothing better than actually having a puzzle of your family that you can actually then create with. So what we're going to do is I've got a piece of that mount board. Now you know how good our mount board is. It's really tough, really strong, and all you're going to do, I've got a beautiful photo here of Sarah on the front from our birthday week. It's absolutely stunning, and it's just a lovely card, a lovely photo. It looks almost like a photo card, like a postcard, doesn't it? But so beautiful. And we're going to cut this up using our puzzle piece. And all you're going to do is as simple as this. We are just going to place. Now, wherever your photo is, just make sure you know which part is going to be cut onto. So obviously, I don't want to do that and have Sarah's head completely cut out. She'd just look like the headless lady, wouldn't she? So we want to make sure that she's in the photograph. We're going to place it over here, put her head right into position. I'm not worried about the rest of it. I just need to make sure that we get what we need inside that piece. I mean, we could put that on sort of on a tilt because it's going to make no difference when it cuts out. So the choice is yours, but be mindful of your photos and where these puzzle pieces are going to go. Now, the next thing to remember is you only need 2 platforms, and what we're going to do is put in our metal shim. So if you use your 2 cutting plates, you can see mine are quite well worn, but if you use also your metal shim, it just gives you a little bit more deeper cut. So we're going to place that onto there, and we're just going to place that one on top. That is all you need with this platform because they are mixed media dies. Also, if you do love your mixed media and you like doing your canvases or different styles of home decor, these are going to be great for cutting out those sort of pieces as well. So once we've done that, it hasn't. What have I done wrong here, Joe?
I don't know.
I know what I've done. I've left out my shim.
Oh, no.
So you don't need just that. I think I was thinking of an embossing folder. So I'm just going to place that on again. I forgot to put in my plastic shim. So what you do need to do is remove your magnetic base and put in your plastic shim. That's just me completely forgetting because I haven't used a mixed media die in a while. What you will know, though, is with your Gemini in the booklet, it tells you how to use mixed media dies, exactly this platform. So it's your base cutting mat, your mixed media die with the mount board or whatever you're putting through, your plastic shim and your top one. And then there we go, we've got it cut out this time. And I did just add in my metal shim because I always think that metal shim just adds that extra. Now give it a little bit of a wiggle and that will just all come away. Now I'm doing that because I want to sort of try and keep this intact. So what I'm going to do is get my pokey tool and just very gently just push down Now I'm using it at an angle. I'm not going straight in, Joe, because if you go straight in, you're going to stab your photo.
Oh, no.
So what I want to do, I want to just really sort of tease it out of that die. And the reason being, because I want to keep the die intact, so you can see there, and you can't see any of the pieces I've sort of stabbed into. Oh, and I've got a piece still in there. Let's take that one out. So we've got our piece of puzzle. Now obviously you can undo that. You can use that as a paper piece puzzle. You can put in a little box. We're going to make a quick little card. Now I'm using that same paper pad I used earlier, which was the blush and blue.
Blush and blue, yeah.
Yes, I think it was, yes. The other thing I've done, Joe, so I've got a piece of that, the navy cardstock in there, and all I've done is I've put that onto my cardstock, onto here, and then I've just used a pencil to line all the way round, and then I've just cut it out, and that gives me my puzzle piece. And the reason... oh, sorry.
Oh, are you okay? Do you need some water?
Yes, please. Oh.
Right, let me recap the designs then that you've got in there. You've got the different designs in there, all come individually for you, and you're getting the mount board in there as well, worth $9.99, which is fantastic. So you've got the heart, you can also go for missing piece, which is the one Debbie's using. You've got the balloon, you also have statement, you've got the butterfly, and also star. They are the ones you're going for, and you're getting the mount board included, which is brilliant, saving over 40%. You're looking at $10.39 or $11.96 if you're a platinum member, which is fantastic. It really, really is.
Sorry, Joe.
Are you all right?
A bit of dry air, yes. I just had to have a drink and I'm fine. Just a bit of dry air. I could feel it a little while ago going. I thought I must get a drink soon, but I was just talking a lot. So right, once we've done that, I've got my paper piece of the puzzle, so it will show through underneath. Then we're just going to put. I've just mat and layered this really pretty paper onto a card blank. So we're just doing a 5x7. So we can pop that into place. There we go. And then just for interest, I've just added this extra panel. I've put some green on the back there just to bring out the green in the flowers. And we're just going to pop that into the middle section. It doesn't have to be central, just wherever you want it to go. And it's just about building it up, adding that extra interest. Then what we're going to do is we're going to place this die piece down. And I am just going to pop this into place, and we're going to have this on here, because what this will do, and I'm going to put that sort of at an angle. Then when we bring our puzzle pieces in, now I want to take some of my puzzle pieces away. So let's have these 3 bottom pieces, take them away there. I know that this section here is going to need some glue. So I'm just going to go in, put some glue just down there on the side piece. And then we're going to pop that over the top. So that's going to go slightly, it will have a little rim around the edges, just on the top. And it just gives it a bit of a different feel. And like I was saying, now if you want to cut this in a magnet, you can cut your, do exactly the same thing, but cut another piece of magnet, turn it up the opposite way, stick that to your card, then you can actually have a magnet stuck to your card, which you can then use as a fridge magnet. And then all we're going to do is we're going to use these pieces just to sort of cascade down. So that bit goes there. This bit comes from the bottom. So, and what I am going to do is just for a little bit of texture, we're going to put these onto some foam pads. So pop that on the back there. And it just lends itself then to sort of, it's almost as if it's just sort of falling away. Another one on there. And then our last piece, just going to cut a little piece off the side. And pop that there. And then I've just got a little sentiment, so let's pop that on there. I've just got friendship keeps us together. And then we're just going to take that and we'll pop that at the top there. And there we go, we've got our perfectly formed picture puzzle and just a really nice, cute way of being able to put that together.
Really, really lovely and really nice. I think if you want to treat yourself to a little something before Christmas, but you don't want to break the bank, get yourself something that's a bit of a new concept. This could definitely be that. So you've got the hearts in here, remember. You also then have the missing piece, which is the puzzle piece, the balloon. You've also got the speech bubble there, which is statement. then you've got the butterflies, or you've got the star, $12.99 or $14.95 if you want to go for those. Remember, you're getting the mount board included. Platinum members are only really paying for the mount board, getting the design for free, essentially, which is brilliant. I want to just share with you a totally Tiffany item that was very, very busy in our show last night. It's limited stock. It is a 5 paper storage boxes, 15 paper pockets, and 3-pack collection keeper. A brilliant way to organise all of your different papers, your embellishments, your toppers. You've got a sleeve there for every job, essentially, which is really, really awesome. Very, very busy last night. If you want to go back and see more on that, you can go back to last night's Totally Tiffany takeover with myself and Tiffany. It was a craft house show. Go back, watch that back anytime you wish. We're going to move on. We're going to look next at the Trifold. These were a craft along from yesterday, actually, with myself and the lovely Debbie Robinson. Now, these are brilliant. I love that these are lending themselves to a smaller card, which strikes me as very modern. I don't know why. They seem to be really trendy again at the moment. But they are brilliant because it's a trifold system. So you've got this stamped image in the back, then you have the aperture and the stamps that are going to build up and go around that. Each one of these, love that you've got that stitched edge detail on there. But then what you've also got are your sentiments within here and embellishing items as well as the characters too. So you've got the birthday bunny, that's this one here. You've then got You Mean So Much with the elephant there. These are your You Have My Heart. Then you've got the You've Been On My Mind. This one is Peeking In to Say Hello. And you've got Best Buddy there as well. So really, really awesome. Very modern, quite playful, which I love. You've got a great saving here of, what, £17.50 in the UK or just over $22.50 in the US, which is fantastic. So make sure you are snapping them up. Lots you can do with these. I've got a few samples. I'll show you these samples I've got just here first before we go to there, because look, pattern papers work so well on these. I think they're awesome, and there's loads that you can do with them. Then here you've got the butterflies there again. You know, it's up to you how much you decorate. I mean, there's nothing to stop you decorating that inner panel there as well if you want to. The owls are fabulous. And the other great thing is what you'll be able to do is you'll be able to go back and do Debbie Robinson's craft along from yesterday. So if you go for this, imagine creating this, which is awesome. That was Debbie's craft along from yesterday. And actually, yours is quite... Oh, I've just pulled myself undone. This one here was one that you did, which was card of the week as well a few while ago. So you could also give both of them a go if you want to. How fabulous. Brilliant these, aren't they, Debbie?
Oh, they're amazing. I just love them. And actually, I've got a few concept cards. Now, you've probably heard us talk a lot about concept cards when we're doing any sort of project. And this is the type of thing that we mean. So the whole idea of these is to have that sort of tunnel image where you're looking through, so you can see cutting it into different parts of the card to get to that back scenery, which is amazing. So that looks beautiful in itself, but you can then start to take them to a whole new level. Look at this card here. You could decorate the front beautifully. Inside, you've actually got a pull-out card. I mean,
nice.
How it's just so stunning. And that's just in a black and white theme. What about doing it on a shaped card? So you've seen us make these type of cards, which is your trifold card. You can make that card no problem whatsoever using your Ultimate Pro. But what about then getting a little bit more busier with a double-sided one where you've got them coming out? I mean, come on, how amazing is that?
Come on.
Come on, that's amazing.
You went a bit Alan Partridge there.
But just really incredible. Taking them onto different cards, sizes, using them as that trifold where you've got the three pieces of cards, so it's cut the front, the middle and the back. What about taking it a bit further where you've got 3 different sizes of panels, so you've got your back panel there, your mid panel and your front panel. That is just stunning. I think that looks beautiful. And then just we've got the elephant one there, we've got it on there. I love this one. I mean, it just looks like the dogs are talking to each other, isn't it?
I wonder what they're saying.
I wonder what they are saying.
Hey, mate, you see my bone? I reckon that's what you're saying.
I reckon he probably is, because there's no bones in this picture. So
No.
I think they're all looking for their bones. So yeah, lots of different concepts that you can do with them. So we're going to be using our butterfly one. You've Been On My Mind, this one is called.
Just to say as well, you do get 25 sheets of the super smooth 6x12 cardstock included as well, which is the perfect size to create the apertures. If you want to go for extras of those, there is a duo of that available as well on its own individually, which you can also go for and stock up on. Great that you've got the perfect perfect size and type of card included?
Oh, so much so, yes. And all you do is score it, I think, in 4 inches, and then you trifold it. So, yeah, really super easy. So what I've got here is I've just got myself a little card blank made out of that same cards paper. I've just cut it into a different size. So I've done myself a little 4.5 by, oh no, I did do it 5 by 5 inch, 5 inch square card. I've also then mat and layered, and I've took out the middle so not to waste this piece. And we're going to die cut into here. Now, the first thing you want to do is whatever your first layer is, I would say that's the layer, sorry, not your first layer, your back layer is the one you want to do first. So what I would do, hang on Joe, let me just get my thoughts together. Yes, it's the one you want to do first. I had to think then. So we're going to use the biggest section. This is what's going to go on the front of my card. Now, this one's a funny shape, and you can see you've got your piece here. What it means is this butterfly is going to be stamped on that image. So if you position it wherever you want your butterfly, so let's say I might want my butterfly, if you're going to put it down here, your butterfly is going to be in that corner. So, or it could go at the top there, or it could go, well, not really. It's designed to go that way.
You don't want it to be upside down. You
don't want it to be upside down. So we're going to use this knowing that we can still fit our butterfly in there. So always put your stamp to where you're going to put it. I want to turn it around there because I want my flowers at the bottom because I want to see this. Not that I'm worried about seeing the stamped image, because I'll show you I'm going to do something different. Here's a what, Joe?
Here's a thought for you. Are butterflies male and female? There you go. There's a question to ponder.
Oh, that's a real question to ponder.
Because
well, they must. I don't know.
Sure.
How is a butterfly made? Not a butterfly. How is a caterpillar made? Sorry, the other way.
I don't know.
Oh.
They are male or female. There you are.
Do they mate? They do mate. Yeah.
Do they mate to make caterpillars? Can't repeat that.
Maybe Google it for yourself.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not David Attenborough, but you get the gist. You get the gist.
I think it's pretty much the birds and the bees, but this time butterflies.
It's the birds and the butterflies. It's the butterflies and the abdomens by the sound of it.
Right, so that's our first piece cut, because this is going to go onto the front of our cards. I'll just take in that tape away. Just be careful pulling your tape away. Now, because we've done that big piece, it means that on our next card, which is our card blank below, I'm going to just open that up. Oh, if I can open it.
You can tell the sex of a butterfly apparently because the gents have
more
slender
aren't they?
abdomens, and the ladies have a more rounded abdomen. That's how you can tell, apparently.
Oh, I just thought the males were more colourful.
But if two butterflies mate, they don't make another butterfly, do they? They make a caterpillar, is that right?
Yes.
Right, what happens if two caterpillars mate? Do they make a butterfly?
They probably... No. I'm sure they don't. So because you've done that top one, we can now see the positioning of where we want to put our bottom die. Now again, we're going to bring that butterfly in because the bottom die is this one here. So can you see it's little sort of antlers. You can tell it's Christmas. Antennae. We're going to make sure that just goes into there.
Why is that Christmas themed, antennae?
No, not antennas, antlers.
Oh, antlers, sorry.
Antlers.
I was like, I don't get why antennas are Christmas themed.
No, they're not. There we go. Right, so we're going to then place that die into that section. So do all your die cutting first. So we're going to pop that, because I'm using my Gemini Junior plates with my Gemini, I'm just going to pop these through at a sort of ski whiff angle, hanging on the end.
Caterpillars do not reproduce. They are essentially baby butterflies.
Oh, there you go.
There you are. Now you'll know.
Yes, now we know. And they don't. Poor caterpillars get no fun.
Well, they're children.
They're children. Yes, of course, they're children. I didn't really think of them as children. You get big old butterflies. I mean, big old caterpillars.
This is the most obscure show I've done in such a long time. You can tell it's getting close to Christmas now, can't you? You really, really can.
Right, now you can, if you want to, stamp this one onto here and it will give you a sort of guideline. But what I want to do is to stamp it onto a separate piece of card, and then this one we're actually going to stamp onto our card front. So we're going to position that over here, and actually I'm going to put a piece of card just behind so I can see it. So just over there, and you can see that works beautifully on there. I'm just going to bring in my rocker blocks, so let's just pick that up and give that a stamp. Let me find an ink pad, here we go. Oh, we don't want that because we're going to use our alcohol markers, so I do need, oh, haven't got one, Joe. Is that one? Oh, there's one. I need an alcohol-proof ink pad. So pop that on there, and then just give it an ink up. And then we're going to just place that over the top and stamp that forward. There we go, we get that perfect stamp on there. And then I'm not going to stamp this one, let's just colour one of them, but I did stamp that one and I'll bring that in, you can see. I'll
Such a
stamp
clean,
that out.
clear, crisp stamp, that, isn't it?
It's really nice, isn't it? Yeah, really lovely. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in, I've done this one in it's our tricolours, and that's our hydrangea, and this one is our alpine green, so that just matches perfect with the colours that we've used. And then all I'm going to do is go over with the lightest shade. I'm doing that really quickly because we just want to then start blending. So just bringing in that ink into the middle there. And it's just giving it some really nice definition. And nice and easy, especially if you've got the tricolour pens, because they are super easy to use. And then we can come in and give it that touch of purple. Just flicking that through. And it really is all about that sort of flick action with these and your illustrators if you're using them. So just bringing that in, and by flicking into the middle, you're then creating that beautiful ombre effect. So I'm just going to blend that in, and there we go. And then we're just going to go with our mid colour, just add in a little bit more. And I'm not worried about it going into the inside, because normally we would say to put some paper down, but because it's already a piece of card underneath and I'm going to cover that, I'm not too worried. So last bit, just to really add some depth. And there we go. Right, so let's pop this together, Joe. So our first thing to do is we're going to use this one to go over the top. But because my butterfly's underneath, what I want to do is just raise this a little bit. So I'm going to see, I've got some foam pads here, so let's just raise it with some foam pads. Oh, they come off a bit there. Do this really quickly.
My iPad is definitely, definitely the end of the week, not the beginning, because my iPad's tired today. It's had enough, Debbie. It just doesn't want to play ball with me today.
Aww,
any questions you've got about
today?
anything you've seen in the show so far, you can, of course, get in touch with me. You know what to do. Crafters TV on Facebook, Crafts Companion. If you are across over on YouTube as well. Oh, we're back in business. A lot of people loving this. A lot of people talking about butterflies as well. Apparently, Pam E says males have a round black dot in the hind wing that the females do not have. That is how you can tell
a round dot?
Yeah, a round dot on the hind wing.
Oh, okay. Perhaps that's this one. Perhaps this is a male then, and that's the female.
Maybe.
They've got dots.
I guess so. Maybe that is it.
You never know.
Bye, Chiefs. I think we've done it. The puppy box, a lot of people talking about the boxes now, which they love those. Caroline French says, no, they buy them from Amazon, Joe. Honestly, Joe, I don't know what that is in regards to. I couldn't tell you. Butterflies lay eggs. Caterpillars hatch from eggs. Caterpillars form a crystalline form. The butterflies are hatched from the crystalline form. Thank goodness for that, Barbara. It's a good job you're here, Barbara Rostovsky. Karen Albright says, a male butterfly mates with a female. She lays the egg. They hatch into caterpillars that eat and grow until chrysalis, and then a close as a butterfly. I mean, we're getting a real biology lesson tonight, aren't we?
Absolutely. I love it. I love all the information that we get.
Absolutely.
And then we've just got a little butterfly there. All of these are on your stamp set. And there we go, Jo. We've got our beautiful little look-through card there, which was nice and simple to do.
Really beautiful. And one of so many different concepts you can do with this particular concept of card as well. Remember what you've got in here. You've got your birthday bunnies there. You've also got the elephants there with the "You Mean So Much to Me." This one here is the owls, which was the craft along from yesterday. You can go back and watch that back at any time. Then you've got your butterflies. You've also got the cat. And you've got the dogs in there as well. You get all of them. And remember, you're getting 25 sheets of the 6x12, which is essentially 25 card blanks if you want to look at it that way. 52.44 or 67.98, a great saving. 17.49 or 22.67, which is absolutely awesome. I want to tell you about, oh, he dropped it, about this, the craft kit. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's that was a combo between oh my goodness and oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We've had gisms and gush today. It was quite a good word day. They are always brilliant value, these boxes, but none more so than this. This one is loaded full. You've got 10 plastic stencils in here, clear stamps, 18 card blanks, 18 card panels, 18 envelopes. You've got assorted ribbons, hundreds of pearls, coloured card and printed papers as well in there. Don't forget as well, get yourself over to crafterscompanionbox.com because you've got video tutorials. Debbie, did you do the videos for this?
For the box?
The stencil box?
No.
Ooh.
I did it for another one.
Was it Debbie?
Must have been. I think it was Debbie Robinson.
Do you know how to find out? Head on over after this show, of course, to crafterscompanionbox.com and you will be able to see exactly who did them. But don't miss out on them. If you are collecting these, this is number 43 as well if you're looking to complete your collection. Of course, if you're in the auto shipment, you should have already had yours by now. Right, let's give you an opportunity to check out those baskets. Whilst you do, here's all the details of Club Inspire.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the Crafters Companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every £, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
Quiet. The neighbours.
I'm all out of Zoom. I'm so lost without you. I'm not singing.
Lisa, if you email in, don't send a picture of your air fryer. Make sure it's something creative.
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
You entertain us, you give us a community to talk, in the chat. That wouldn't happen without you guys. It's like Crafters Companion is magical. There's magic here.
Joy, there's not a dry eye in the studio here. Debbie's welling up, I'm welling up.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV, create every day.
Oh, we're going to go on an adventure now, Debbie. Where do you think we might be venturing to?
Somewhere secret.
Absolutely. Into the Secret Garden, which is a beautiful collection. Now, this is the one where you get the extra papers included as well. So what you're actually going to get in here is you're going to get 2 of the 12 by 12s, and you will also get 2 of the luxury cardstocks as well included in there. So you get 2 of the 12 by 12, and you'll get 2 of the luxury cardstock in this particular bundle. But let me take you through the 12 by 12s firstly. You've got lots of beautiful florals in here. Really nice. It's a bit distressed. You've got some scroll work in here. So you've really got a really nice organic nature to it as well, which is fantastic. So that's your 12 by 12s. Then you've also got, so you'll get 2 of those. You'll also get 2 of the luxury cardstock as well. And then what you've got is you've then got your vellums in here as well. Right. Oh, you get 2 of these. I was trying to ask Erin the question, and she thought I was just building suspense. I was building my part. You get 2 of the 12 by 12, you get 2 of the luxury, you get 1 of the vellum. Now the vellum is beautiful. Just look at how gorgeous this is. All designed to work perfectly, of course, with all the other designs. You do get 1 of everything else. I am pleased to inform you. So you'll get that. And then some beautiful stamps. Now, stamps that are designed with colouring in mind. So loads of open space on these. You're going to absolutely love getting your markers in here. You've also, of course, got sentiments within there too, which is brilliant. So that's Secrets Revealed. This one's a moment in time. You also have Mystical Wood. Now, what is this creature? Is it because a unicorn with wings is an alicorn. But I don't think that is an alicorn. This is a deer with wings. What is it? Let me know. Answer on a postcard. Sorry?
I know what this is, but it's gone out of my mind.
You also get as well Secrets Unlocked, which is this gorgeous stamp and die. Well, I love that Debbie joins in and she goes, I know what this is called. And I was like, yeah. And she goes, I can't think of it.
Oh, I can't believe I can't remember.
You've got Enchanted Door as well. And this is brilliant because the door actually opens.
Someone will tell us.
Is
That's
fantastic.
it. It's a pericon.
It's a peloton.
Not a peloton.
No, because a peloton is like is a group of cyclists, isn't it?
Yes, yeah.
A P-E-R-Y-T-O-N, peloton.
Peloton, that's it. That's the one.
You live and learn. These are your whimsical lanterns, which are these ones just here. Then you've also got as well the secret key. Love this one. Gateway to the garden. When I grow up, I want to live in a house with a big pair of iron gates like this, Debbie. How fabulous. Fancy. And then you've also got this one as well. A brilliant cut and emboss folder. It is your garden gateway. All of that comes to you 125.48 or 158.64. It's amazing. Gilmore says, I am back. What juicy gossip did I miss? Oh, so much, Gilmore, but I'm not going to be able to repeat it. It was so juicy. From Susie says, do you really want to be called Joseph? We can work on that pretty easily, I think. I think I do, but do I?
I'll start calling you Joseph and then you can
But
see
it's going to be
like
confusing, isn't it?
No, Joseph, that makes no difference.
What do you think, Erin? You're the boss. Okay. Maybe I'll change it to as a kid at primary school, I wanted to be called Pierre. I don't know why.
Pierre. I used to know a Pierre.
Pierre, I love Pierre. I thought it was such a good solid name.
He was always called Peck, though.
Who was called?
A friend of mine at school called Peck, but his name was Pierre.
Peck.
What
a beautiful name Pierre is, and then change it to Peck.
Well, I just think it was a nickname that stuck.
What was your nickname at school?
Peapod.
Peapod.
Yeah.
Oh,
and Lulu. My mum called me Lulu.
Lulu?
Yeah, because I was going to be a Lucy, so she always called me Lulu.
And do you know why she didn't call you Lucy?
Yeah, my dad went to the register me and then called me Deborah.
and registered it different to which she'd asked for. El Scandalo.
She didn't. I think they had both names, decided on Lucy, and then my dad decided it was going to be Deborah.
There you are. Erin, did you have a nickname at school? Ginge, Red.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see why. George? Nelson. Didn't have a nickname. Mine was Pie. I think we talked about this before, just Pie. Yeah, I'm still equally as excited about pie in my adult life as I was in my primary school life, to be honest. Anyway, let's go into the secret garden, Debbie.
I don't think you'll find pie in the secret garden.
I bet you will. Special secret hidden pie, I reckon.
Yeah, secret hidden pies. All Joseph's pies are going to be in the secret garden, aren't they? Well, it's the first time
I've been running around there like a truffle pig trying to sniff them out.
I love this collection. There's something very nostalgic about it. There's some really great elements, as Joe's been showing you on those boards. The gates are just the ones that set
What's wrong, Debbie?
Well, because I can just see that picture of you there. It just looks like you're looking at this hole. Look.
Oh, camera one.
That's what I can see.
My hip's hurting, Debbie.
I know, but I just looked.
I'm just doing a gentle squat to try and ease it off a little bit. I pulse at the bottom sometimes.
Sorry. So yeah, that for me. This die really sets off this collection, but I have to say that embossing folder, look at this when it's been created. It looks incredible. Even that little girl on the swing with the tree, we're going to be using her in the demo. It's just a really lovely one to have. Love this one as well. I think this die just really with our Periton in the doorway there, which just looks beautiful. But just some lovely elements, the lanterns there, that door again, and just that beautiful stamp with a little girl going into that secret garden, which is absolutely stunning. There's lots of beautiful elements and you're going to love it. So the first one we're going to use, I'm going to take some black card and we're going to use those gates. What I do like about this is it cuts out the complete gate. So we're going to run this through our Gemini. So pop that onto the top there, and then we're going to add that into, I keep saying add that into our Gemini, we're going to run that through our Gemini. But it's like it's an add-on, it's not really, is it?
No.
No.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Susie says, I wanted to be Jacqueline in middle school while talking in French. Jacqueline. Yeah. If you could be any other nationality, what would you be? This is a great question.
Oh, that's a lovely question. Oh, I think I would like to be an Italian.
Italian. Mine would be Swedish or Italian. I think there is something so cool about the Swedes. They're all so impeccably turned out. They have incredible skin as well. I'm lucky enough to go over to Stockholm a few times. That or obviously Italian.
My cousin married a Swedish lady and he lives in Sweden.
Oh really? Whereabouts, you know?
I have no idea. No idea.
George would like to be Italian. American. I mean Aaron. You American. Brazilian.
Brazilian.
Oh, I'd love to go to Carnival in Brazil, Debbie.
Oh, yes, that would be nice.
They're all gorgeous.
They are all gorgeous. Right, Joe, just before we get into any more conversations about our nationalities, I'm just going to cut these gates off and I'll show you why in a second. So all I'm doing is following this down. It is really one of them funny shows tonight. And we're just going to cut right down to the bottom because what I actually want is that frame. So once we pull those out, I'm going to then do exactly the same, cutting this out to the top, and you won't be able to see it, but I can see there's a score line, so I'm just cutting up that score line right to that very top piece, and that's going to cut out then this part. Just get those little circly bits. Well, not going to worry faffing about with those. So you've got your then piece there. Now what I have done, I'm going to bring this in, Joe, because I've created a card here and used that to go around. So the same edge here, what I did was drawn around that. So draw around that and then cut out that square part, and then you can mat and layer inside. And it just creates, we're going to do a bit of a diorama card. I'll give you the measurements just in case you want to know. So I've done it 11.5 by 8.25. And then I've scored in at 2 inches, 2.5, turn it round and then score in 2 inches and 2.5, and that will give your main piece. You then do another piece for your back, which will be exactly the same, and that's going to be the back piece. This time we're going to do it the opposite way. So where this one stands out this side, we're going to do it so it actually goes back the other way. bringing that in and folding those sides down. Nice easy one, the diorama. You'll find lots of different tutorials online. We've done plenty when we've done our craft alongs and our normal everyday makes. So just using your scoring tool to go down on there. There we go. So that's our back piece, and then I've got a piece of card I'm going to lay in the base. These papers are stunning, aren't they, Joe?
Yeah, absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, really lovely.
I love the scroll that you've got in there as well. They very much remind me of kind of like a period drama almost.
Yes, yeah,
They've got
totally
a bit of,
get that.
I was going to say Bonington about them, but that's not what it's called, is it?
Boddington.
Not Bonning.
Oh yeah, what is it called? Hoddington. Boddington.
No, the saucy period drama that's on Netflix. What's it called?
Billington.
Billington?
No.
Barrington?
Boddington? That's near it. It begins with B, doesn't it?
Boynton?
Boink.
There was a lot of boinking going on in it, Debbie, so I can see why you've called it that. Bridgerton! Not Boynton or Boinkington, no, Bridgerton. Maybe they should call the second season Boinkington. I think it'd take off, literally.
As soon as that come out of my mouth, it's like, no, I'm crying now. Oh dear. Right, I've got some panels, Joe, for the side. And then the other thing we've done is we've actually cut out, that again, I've done it in white card, so the actual gates. And I wanted that frame to act as that frame, which looks beautiful around the edge. And then when we offset it, it just creates that shadow effect. So pop in those at the side, so that gives us all the front of our card. And then what we're going to do is, where's the white one? Here it is. We're going to overlay. Now, because that's exactly the same size, it works really well on here, but we're going to just slightly offset it. So I'm going to bring it down a little bit and to the side so you can actually see that black coming through. So all I want is a strip down this side and this side. So we're going to use our red liner tape. So just taking that to the edges. So you want your 3mm, that works perfectly, down each side, and then onto the back there. So just along.
Susie says, Debbie! Exclamation mark, exclamation mark.
I bet you were all thinking it.
Susie says, Josie, if you come to New Orleans for Mardi Gras first, get your feet wet for Carnival. Get your feet wet. Oh, no, I haven't. Get your feet wet.
Dip your toes in, we say.
We say dip your toe in, yeah, maybe not get your feet wet. Karen Albright says, I was adopted and recently found out I am 89% Swedish. I wonder what particular bit of you is not Swedish, which 11%, you know, fingers or, I don't know.
Who knows?
Yes, they have great buns as well in Sweden. Great buns, cinnamon buns. They have a bun that they have before Lent called semla, which is amazing.
I literally thought you meant bums.
Buns, no, buns that you eat. Buns, bread buns,
thought, oh,
cakes.
Nice bums.
I'm sure they have got lovely bums as well, but I wasn't talking about that. I was talking about their cakes.
Right, let's do a bit of
Debbie, save me.
Oh, I don't think I can save you. I don't think we can save each other today.
Oh,
Joe,
this
honestly.
is it. A good job it is our last show before Christmas, honestly.
I know. Right, let's find this one here. So we've got our stamp. We've got that beautiful little girl on the, I was going to say on the tree. She's on the swing hanging off the tree. So popping her on there. Then we're going to use our stamping platform. I say stamping platform. I haven't seen it all day. So I'm going to just bring in my larger rocker block.
Leslie told us, I'm glad this question was asked, I would choose to remain African American that I am.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, I'm proud.
Yeah.
Proud American, there you are. Michelle says, my teacher said my name had to be Sophie in French lessons, but I said I should be able to keep my own name as Michelle is French. She said no. So when she shouted out Sophie, I just ignored her. There you go. It was not your name. Oh, okay, yeah, I can't read that out. Can I read that out? No, I don't think so. we're elaborating on the concept of Boynton. We can't go there, sorry.
They're making a new one, aren't they?
Bridgerton 2?
Yes.
Right,
No,
yes.
you were thinking Boykington.
Stop saying Boykington! Do you reckon there's like lower Boykington, upper Boykington and middle Boykington?
3 tiers. Oh, no, let's just stop. Let's just stop. Dearie me. Oh dear.
And then there could be like a Boinkington Green, Boinkington Meadow. Like could be a little hamlet of Boinkingtons.
Yeah, let's stop now.
Yeah. We'll get in trouble.
Right, so I am going to use my clear sparkle just to pick up the actual ink. I've put far too much down, but we're going to use our aquas because I love how soft these colours are. In my main demo, I've just, and this one is a little bit, let me just grab a piece of kitchen towel. If your pen just gets a little bit too much ink, a little bit too fluid, you just want to dab it onto your tissue. So because I want to put a bit more colour into that. And then we're just going to pick up the pink and then we can go, it's going into her dress. So it's a really nice way of adding some colour really quickly down without making too much mess. And then go into her flowers, and actually let's just do a bit of the tree because this is a really nice one to do when you've, especially with your sparkle pens, because you can really get into those tiny little details. And just all the way around. And you can even then start to add in shading and just colour all your image. So quite a nice way and a relaxing way, Jo, just to be able to pass the time. Quite mindful, isn't it, colouring?
Really beautiful. It's a really lovely thing to do. It is. It's really fantastic. There's a lot of laughing faces, wide eye emoji faces. Karen says the other 11% is Scottish, English, and Finnish.
Oh,
there you are. Finland, country I've never been to that I desperately want to, Debbie.
Well, I mean,
it's where Santa's from, isn't it?
It's where Santa's from.
Yeah, he's from Finland. He's from Lapland.
He's from Finland, yes.
Which is part of Finland.
I really want to go to Lapland.
Do you?
Yeah, really want to go to it. I was looking for holidays for next year, but they seem very expensive.
I'll come with you. I'd love to go. I'd go to Lapland.
Well, you'll have to come with me and the grandkids because I want to take the grandkids.
Oh no, I'm allergic to children. Sorry.
Wasn't really
Whenever I go into
just me. God, my Ruby would never let me go to Lapland.
I thought you were just talking about a bit of a jolly hour. When I go into a restaurant and people, you know, the server always says to you, "You've got any allergies?" And I always, without fail, say, "Yes, children." Any allergies, children? Please don't sit them near me.
Oh, Jo, I love them. Love them. Right, so let's bring that in. We've got our coloured image. Once you've coloured it all in, you've got your gorgeous image. We're going to put her in the background. So right in here, I'm just going to double check where she will be.
Looks a little bit like our Erin.
It does look like Erin,
American
yes.
Erin.
I did base it on Erin because she's got lovely red hair. Lovely. And our Erin has got the most beautiful hair.
She has got
like
gorgeous
I
hair.
have hair envy. Yeah, absolutely amazing hair. And it is just like this little girl. Have you always had long hair, Erin? No.
She had a hair disaster.
She had a hair disaster.
What happened? Remember Jennifer Aniston? I remember her.
Yeah. The famous Friends style.
Was it a bit sort of like, was it a bit bobby or was it long? Long and bobby. Ah, the hairdresser didn't know how to do it. What did you end up with? Did you get, can I speak to the manager hair? Right.
Oh,
I know the hair you mean.
Short hair.
So quite a short, yeah. Right. All gone. All hair gone.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Wow.
But it's beautiful again now, so we're all good.
Did she not know who Jennifer Aniston was?
Oh, she kept messing it up, so she kept taking a bit more off. Like me in the craft along earlier.
Well, it happens to us all.
Yeah.
Right, and then I've got my Do You Want to Know a Secret?
I always want to know a secret.
Yeah, me too. I love secrets.
I'm not
do you
good
know
at keeping
why?
them, though.
Oh no, see, I'm really good at keeping secrets.
I'm good at the big ones. The big ones I can keep.
I love knowing someone's secret because I really feel like I know something someone else doesn't.
Oh.
Yeah, I love it. I love knowing.
You know,
someone's
though,
secret.
the thing is, you know, when someone tells you a secret and they go, "This is a secret, so don't tell anyone," they're basically asking you to do something they couldn't do themselves.
No,
So,
no,
all bets
that is
are off.
not, no.
Go, "Oh, can I tell you a secret?" If it's a secret, you shouldn't be telling me in the first place. So therefore,
Well, that's
you're
true.
unable to keep a secret
yeah,
yourself.
that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, should we do card of the show?
Oh yes, let's
All right,
do it.
why don't I go back through what you get included? I know that you definitely get 2 of these included. You're going to get 2 of the luxury card stock. You're going to get 2 of the 12 by 12s in this particular configuration, which is fabulous. As Debbie said, it is really nice. It's got a beautiful sort of organic vintage feel to it. Lots of script and scroll. Really, really wonderful. You get 2 of those included as well. You will get the 8 by 8 vellum pad, which is lovely, which is these here. Again, all perfectly matches the papers and the luxury cardstock, which is included, all designed to work together. Yeah, we're a bit worried about Tracy. There's a lot of strange noises coming from out the back. She's consolidating all the Quality Street into one tin is what she's doing. We've got 3 tins out there, so she's just putting them all in. She's just putting them all into one tin. Quality Street are a big box of a big tin of chocolates. Do you not have Quality Street in the US, Erin? Oh, so what big tins or tubs of chocolates do you have at Christmas? Oh, yeah, different ones. So then what we also have is these stamp sets in here. So you've got Secrets Revealed, which is this one just here. You've also got A Moment in Time, which is wonderful. Then you've got Mystical Wood. You'll receive Secrets Unlocked. And then the Enchanted Door. This one here is your Whimsical Lanterns. You've got your Secret Key. I love this one, the Gateway to the Garden. And of course, the Garden Gateway in there. That's where you get all of those, 125.48 or 158.64. Use your platinum discount. Everyone's got a really great saving of over £30, almost $40, which is brilliant. Card of the show, Deborah. Oh.
I was having a tidy up then.
Oh,
right,
like
number 1. We've got our sentiment. Number 2, we have our iris folding. Number 3, oh, my sentiment's fallen off, Joe.
Oh no.
Oh no, let me just pop my sentiment off. We've got the jigsaw, so 1, 2, 3, and then we've got, upside down sentiment. Then number 4 was our trifold, and then number 5 was our secret garden. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Amazing. Get voting, Crafter TV on Facebook, Crafter Companion if you're over on YouTube. We're going to go back to the framed sentiments because they are, well, they're just stinking gorgeous, let's face it. And I think they're brilliant value as well. When you consider something like a creator card, you usually set your back about, what, $19.99, $24.99? These are giving you the same concept of that, but you're just cutting in, which is brilliant. So you are able to create a card using just these alone, which is wonderful. So you've got best birthday wishes from me to you. You're also going to receive in here, thank you so much. Hello, miss you. And you've got the With Love, Forever and Always in there as well. $23.97, $29.85. It's a buy 3, get 1 free here. So you're paying for 3. We're going to send you 4, which I think is blooming generous of us. And you can use your Club Inspire discount. You can pick these up for under £20 or $24. Gilmore says, Joe, share your secrets. They wouldn't be secrets then, would they? Anymore. They'd be out there. Right, I know we're going to go back to these, I believe. Don't forget to get your votes in. We're going to have to do card of the day after that, as well as card of the week. Are you up on the, Debbie? Oh, Debbie, you've got 2 up there on the board.
Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
check you out.
I know. I've got a gold star too.
What does that mean?
It's a card of the month.
So do you get an extra one for card of the month?
You get a gold star, yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not an extra one, just, yeah.
So you get, so looking at the board then, you've won it once for card of the week and then once for card of the month.
Yes.
Amazing. Okay, anyway, sentiments, Debbie.
Yes, definitely. I'm glad we got to do this one, and we're going to do a little bit more and show just how much this die does and how many different sort of versatile ways that you can use it. So I've got 3 pieces of card. I've got a white piece of card and I've got a red and a black piece of card. So I don't want to cut it out too many times. So the first thing I want to do is I'm going to cut it out. If I bring in the black one, I'm going to show you how it cuts in the black. So there we go. We've got our black one. Then we're going to cut it out in red and we're going to cut it in white. I'm going to cut it out in the white first and I'll show you why. So bringing in our Gemini plates, just pass that through. You can use, I don't think, let me just double check. No, it's a bit bigger than a 3-inch, so you won't get it through your mini, but you will get it through your Gemini Junior or your Gemini Midi. So run that into your Gemini machine. So that's going to cut out first time, no problem whatsoever. And that's going to give me my first layer. So we've got that one. Just give that a tap, make sure all our little pieces are out. So I'm just going to take out those pieces. And then what we're going to do is run it through onto the red. So put it through onto the red card. So lots of different ways of doing it. So let's run that one through. While that one's running through, what I do want to do is want to show you, I'm going to bring in that piece of card here. And we're going to show you how you can use this without actually using your card. So look at this one here, Joe. So this one, we've just cut it in. We haven't cut it out, which looks really pretty. If you cut it out, you're going to get this whole piece that cuts out. And then what I am going to do is I'm going to use this die here on top. So I'm going to do it in the center and I'm going to use our red ink. So let me just grab one of my ink daubers. They all seem to be pink. There's a clean one here. So using the red, so I'm just dipping that into the red and then we're just going to sort of push down into that and slightly turn. So what this is doing now is it's creating a really beautiful template for us. So a stencil, in other words. So we're using our die cut as a stencil. So again, because I don't want to lift those small letters, I'm just going really easy over the top. Now, if you cut the whole thing out of the actual frame as well, what you will find is that you won't get the same effect because you'll be going around the edges. So just doing it like that, when we lift that up, we've got our beautiful With Love there. I mean, doesn't that look amazing? So that's using our first one as a stencil. And then actually, look how nice that looks, Joe. So if we bring that in and put that under a piece, we've actually created sort of a twofer. So we stencil through that one, put that one onto there.
Oh, Debbie, yes.
I know, created 2 completely different effects, okay? So you can use them as stencils and it's the sort of yin and yang. So this one you're colouring over the stencil, this one you're doing the negative. Right, so we've got this part. The next thing I want to do, Joe, is when I've just thrown them all away. Did I just throw all the red bit? No, it's still in here. I thought I wouldn't have done that.
Can I just pause you at that point, Debbie? Would you mind?
Yes, yeah.
So card of the show, no surprisingly, I don't think, is this beautiful creation with card of the show. That means then for card of the, or creation of the day, you've got options. So you can go for number 1, which was Bernie's rotary cutter holder, which she did earlier. I actually think this is a great glasses case as well. Maybe slightly on the large side, but, you know, still the same. I can't see. There we are. So you've got that one. You can go for Debbie's craft along, which was from earlier today, and the Caring Thoughts collection, or you can go for Debbie's Second Chance Sunday creation. 1, 2 or 3. You've got a few minutes, get your votes in.
Right, now this bit takes a little bit more time, Joe, but what I've got is all the little pieces that have come out the inside of our red die. Now, the easiest way I found to do this is take a piece of black card, then what we're going to do is take our white piece. I'm not going to glue that on, but what you're going to do is you're going to take these pieces and actually glue them back in. So when you pop them in, glue them back into there, it creates a completely different look. So if I bring this one in, this one, so it's raised on the edges. But then what we're going to do is then put this back. But what we want to do is we just want the actual With Love on there. So I just want the words. So all I'm going to do is take my little snips. We're going to cut them out of here. So just on those edges. Again, it's just about having a play with the die. And then on there, and then we're just going to come down and do this one across here. I can hear as you slurping, Joe.
Oh. I was a bit worried you heard the big burp that I did as well.
Well,
but
I
think I managed to
did.
stifle it.
I did, and then I
Did
thought.
you hear it at home, or was my mic down? My mic was down.
I didn't want to react, but then I thought, oh, it's just the water. We've all been having a few bubbles today. not the alcohol
Bubbles?
kind. It's bubbles, what you say, don't you? It's like, oh, bubbles when you have a burp.
Do you?
Yeah.
Never
don't
heard
you?
it called bubbles ever.
Haven't you?
Never.
Oh, yeah. Right, so what we're going to do, once you've paper pieced that in, then put this piece into here, then you're getting your beautiful make, and you're just really highlighting it all, but you're creating something really special with 3 different colours there. And then again, I'm going to turn this over, and then we're going to use again our scoring tool. Just go over there to make sure that's all stuck down into there. So you can see we've got a really beautiful, so we've completely altered the look of that. So not only have we done
I have
our
to
2 different
apologise that
ones.
the viewers of Crafters TV did in fact hear me better. I am very, very sorry.
That's so funny.
Oh. Angie said, Adriana said she did, Angie said she didn't.
Oh.
Maybe Angie's got the sound down a bit. Maybe Adriana's got the sound up
The
too
worst
high.
thing is, I do apologise because everyone now will go back and re-watch it.
They will. It's going to become Belchgate, isn't it?
Oh dear. Right, now we've created just a little step. So all I'm going to do is put my tape pen just along that little bottom piece, and then we're going to attach that to the front of our card. So pop that into place. Well, at least wax seal gate might go out the window now,
Absolutely
Joe.
not, never.
So stick that onto the
Have
front.
you done a wax seal since?
No.
Is that it? Are you done
Yeah,
now?
that's it. I'm done. Yeah, refuse to.
I feel like I'm partly responsible for that. That makes me sad.
It was funny.
It was funny. George was here. It was this exact team, actually.
Yeah, it was, yeah. Right, so, and we're going to keep this really simple, Joe. So all I'm going to do is put it onto some foam pads. And then we've just got a bow and that sentiment, always and forever. Isn't that a nice sentiment? It's quite simple, and I know it's around a lot, but it sounds so nice. So we've got our with love, or
Did you
forever
hear?
and
Have you
always.
heard this, Debbie?
What's that?
So, you know the wax seal gate?
Yeah.
You know the actual project that you made, the project of the month?
Yeah.
Erin made sure that she took it after the show and kept it,
No.
and she still has it for
No.
safekeeping somewhere
Oh,
for a rainy day.
Oh no.
It will never go. It will never be removed
It
from
never
the studio.
goes because everybody, I would say once a week it gets brought up.
Where? Here?
Yes,
Does it?
always in the comments, yeah. And there's always comments like, maybe Debbie should try the wax seal, or has Debbie thought about doing the wax seal? Or
I mean...
And last week, I think it was mentioned about your part in that as well, Joe, with the...
what part would that be?
when
I
you
was
the
nowhere near it.
You did the talking part when I couldn't speak for laughing
Oh,
afterwards.
yes.
And that was very funny.
Oh, yeah.
Because you just, the ink in, that was it. And now I'm going to blend a little
It was
bit of
kind of
ink,
word for
and
word, wasn't it?
you talked how I would. So it shows you take notice,
I do,
Joe.
yeah, I do indeed. That's
But
a
there you
beautiful
go,
creation.
really nice and quick and simple. Just adding that in. If you want to keep it black, my one I've done here is just in the black design. So yeah, the choice is yours, but I love the fact that you can do so many things with them, but definitely ink through them because that makes such a massive difference. Just turn that one round so you can see that a bit better. So inking through the actual design and then actually using it as a stencil. They look really great, don't they?
That's beautiful, Debbie. Right, I can tell you that card of the day is numero dos, number 2, which is this one here. So we are going to vote on card or creation of the week. I have got a favourite, a clear favourite. I'm not going to tell you which one it is. Do you want to go for number 1? I know, it lights up. Debbie did. And this was a rogue one that we...
It was a rogue
This
one,
was Debbie's
yes.
final demo after we decided what
I
the
love
demo of
that.
the day
It
was
looks
the
like
other
a proper
day.
little fairy wishes jar.
It is, isn't it? Or you can go for number 2. I don't know whose that is because there's no name on it. That was Michelle's. You can go for, I will recap them as well if I can. You can go for number 3. I'm going to guess number 3 is Creative, Andrew's in Creative Cravings. Awesome.
Very nice.
Number 4 is Debbie's from Craft Along, Debbie with the other Debbie's. Number 5, really nice. This is Debbie's launch day.
Oh, that's fancy.
That's
Love
jazzy,
that.
isn't it?
Very nice.
Number 6 is Debbie's Craft Along, Debbie Robinson's Craft Along.
Oh, that's amazing.
Which is awesome. Or number 7. I'm going to give those to you again so you can choose. Number 1 is this one just here, that little light up jar. This wasn't LEDs in there, so cute. Number 2 is the bauble. Don't know whose that is. Oh, it is Michelle's. Still Michelle's. Number 3, Andrew's from Creative Cravings, which is that one just there. Number 4 is Debbie's. Number 5 is also Debbie's. Number 6 is Debbie's. They're all Debbie Robinson, by the way. And then number 7 is Debbie Fisher's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 7. Get voting. You've got 3 minutes to get your votes in. And then we will reveal the winner, which is French for the winner. Right, just recap those sentiments very quickly for you that you just saw there. So again, we've got 4 sentiments in there. You've got birthday wishes, et voila. You've also got thank you. You've then got hello, Adele's favourite, and with love, which is this one just here. Right, and now we're going to move on. Now I need to recap some of the Tiffany products that you guys saw. This was a totally Tiffany takeover just yesterday. We had a brilliant buddy bag selection for you on that show. You get 12 buddy bags in there in total, which is amazing. Let me take you through the different ones that you have. Just a secondo. You've got Dawn, Irene, Stephanie, Barbara, Teresa, Deborah, Terry, Monica, Muriel, Brandy, Shelley and Gail. What a lovely group of ladies they are. They will hold a whole host of different crafting items. You can also use them all around the house. They're brilliant in the bathroom, the garage, the kitchen, all over they can be used. $39.99 or $54.39. The next one is limited stock. It is your 5 paper storage boxes, your 15 paper pockets, and a 3-pack of the collection keepers. Again, if you want to see this in more detail, go back to the show last night. You'll see a big explanation from Tiffany there in that show as well. We are still waiting for the card of the week with bated breath. We're hanging on your every word. But I know Debbie's got some of the things that have been created with those gorgeous frame sentiments.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's always good to show samples because it really does show the types of things you can do. I love this idea. This is from Nikki who's done this. She's done this multiple times, laid it up together, and then heat embossed the panel. So you've actually created almost like a chipboard sentiment on there, which looks amazing. And I really love the use of the words around the edges. Another great one here, so using all your background stamps that you've got, creating your actual aperture in the card. Again, creating this with, this is like black Centura
Have you just
pearl.
got your sentiment off there, Debbie?
Oh, did I? Oh yeah, where did that come from? Oh, on
From
there.
the top corner.
Oh, I've got to repair that, haven't I? Hang on a second. There, tape pen, and oh, nearly put it on upside down.
Oh, don't do that.
There we go. From me to you. Yeah, really great. But using all those funky papers, look at this, that retro rainbows papers, looks absolutely gorgeous. What about doing it in different colours? How great is that? That is absolutely beautiful. And this one I adore. I think that's a great use of using it through there, using it as an aperture, but using it on your easel card. This one is beautiful. So another one by Nikki, obviously Lights Home Mixed Media. Look at that crackle effect on on the background. Looks really amazing. What about a shaker card? Always a good one to use. Hello, miss you. So lovely. And another hello one there. This one's really clever, Joe. I love the way. Let me see who's done this. So Debbie's done this, Debbie Clough, and she has done it where she's actually cut it into that piece of cardstock at the bottom and matte and layered it with glitter cardstock underneath, and it looks incredible. I absolutely love that, and opens up to the acetate part. So yeah, really lovely design. Loads of different things you can do with them, and if you want your statement word to really be sort of really prominent on your card, these are definitely the words for you.
Oh, they really, really are. Right. This is going to be a contentious demo of the month because one of the week is number 6, which is Debbie's Craft Along here. I mean, it's going to be the battle of the boxes for demo of the month.
Boxes of the month, yes.
Because the other box, well, 3 of them, they've got 3 boxes in there.
Yeah,
2 of them quite similar.
Mine, Michelle's and Debbie's.
Debbie Fisher's box, Debbie Robinson's box, Michelle's box. I mean, Michelle's box is bigger, but whose is better? You will be able to cast your vote on Thursday, the 23rd, which is when who'll be here for those shows. Becky will be here, the lovely Becky, and Debbie Robinson will be here for those shows. Well, Debbie, you need to go and pop a star on the wall, please, for Debbie Robinson, if you'd be so kind.
I need a tape pen.
Indeed you do.
Oh, Debbie's got her first star.
Debbie's got her first star. She's catching you up. She was big competition for you last time, Debbie, so...
Absolutely. Right, we have the
mark.
star. There we go. Debbie with a Y. Dun, dun, dun. Well done, Debbie.
Ta-da! Amazing. Tomorrow, don't forget, a full jam-packed day for you here. We're going to start the week in style, because obviously Monday is the start of the week. And we have got Wake Up Call with myself and Jan, midday in the UK, 7 a.m. East Coast. We'll have a brand new Get It, Got It Good for you. We'll also be looking ahead to a foil press masterclass for you at 3 p.m, 10 a.m. And then, of course, Monday Makers for you, 7 p.m, 2 p.m. We'll be here as well. Make sure you join us for that. Debbie, can I say it's been a pleasure? I'm not going to see you now.
You're not. And can I just say a
weeks.
massive happy Christmas to everybody that watches us. Without you, we wouldn't be here. So happy New Year, happy Christmas. I'll see you in the new year. Joe, I love you so much. Thank you for this year. And yeah, I'll see you next year.
See you next year, Debbie. See you guys tomorrow, though. I'm not going anywhere just yet. Don't you worry about that. Yes, if you're in the US, enjoy the rest of your day. If you're here in the UK, enjoy, or Europe, enjoy the rest of your evening. We'll see you back here for another full day tomorrow. Take care.